Welcome back to Swish Basketball Stories, the best place on the internet for intense sports news and the most intense basketball drama. I'm your kid, and we have to discuss a huge nuclear bomb placed right in the middle of the basketball cosmos today. Colin Cowherd just shouted something out on national television. Have you heard it? The big dogs are now recognizing what we have been teaching on this channel for years, which is causing the media world to spiral out of control. Cowherd just entered his studio, looked directly into the camera, and attacked Stephanie White, the head coach of the Indiana Fever, for her handling of the largest box office draw in women's sports history. As you can see, Cowherd wasn't the only one to enter this crucial heavyweight boxing battle. During Sunday night's live broadcast, we also saw NBC reporter Kate Scott thoroughly demolish the poisonous narrative around Caitlin Clark's turnovers. For 3 seasons, this young star's every move on the court has been scrutinized by corporate critics, the mainstream media, and veteran coaches like Cheryl Reeve. However, the stats do not lie. Caitlin Clark is on fire, leading the league, and headed for a record-breaking regular season MVP award. No one can put out this fire, therefore sportsbookies are attempting to rewrite their whole odds board. I'll put it another way. I believe that Stephanie White is the only person who could unintentionally put out this fire. Before we go further into the reasons for Stephanie White's treatment of a generational Ferrari as if it were a regular sedan, we must examine the utter genius of what Colin Cowherd just said. Let's dissect the precise terms. Cowherd was employed because he established a historical framework that alters our perception of this whole period. Cowherd said that Caitlin Clark, who is now enjoying her 3rd incredible season in the WNBA in 2026, has already broken all previous records. With nearly 20 points and 10 assists, she just finished another historic masterclass, totally controlling the game's tempo on the court. Cowherd said that she was often compared to Steph Curry by the lazy media when she initially joined the league. Indeed, there are unmistakable hints of number 30 in her DNA if you look at her technique. The way she launches the basketball from the actual logo, the infinite range, and the smooth ball handling. However, Cowherd revealed the ultimate truth. She is not Steph Curry, despite being a megastar who is transforming society and the globe. Michael Jeffrey Jordan is her name. Family, take a time to process it. Forget the Curry talk because she is Michael Jordan, Cowherd said on national television. I've been shouting through this screen for the last 3 years that she is the female reincarnation of his airness on a basketball court, so you know how your guy Dre feels about that. We just saw her come through in the 4th quarter against the Seattle Storm, didn't we? When the game is on the line, can you look down a whole defense and make a cold-blooded, deep 3-pointer in thick traffic? That's just Jordan being himself. Cowherd demonstrated his thesis by taking us through the historical chronology. Michael Jordan was an immediate rookie phenomenon when he joined the NBA, capturing the attention of people all around the world. A serious injury in year 2 ended his season and prevented him from dominating the playoffs. However, by year 3, Jordan had returned with a huge fury, putting up statistics that were unbelievable and making everyone acknowledge that he was perhaps the world's best basketball player. But despite all of his unique brilliance, Jordan was unable to ascend the mountain by himself. He was in dire need of his top running buddy, Scottie Pippen, who came to support a championship team. Now take a peek at Caitlin Clark's alternative reality in 2026. She was a box office rookie sensation when she joined the professional ranks. She battled physical hardship in year 2 as a result of injuries that threw off the Indiana organization's rhythm. In year 3, her statistical profile is once again exceptional, but the naysayers continue to alter the goalposts. When will she begin to win at the highest level? Is the cynical query posed by the corporate media. Why hasn't she won a clear-cut playoff series yet? Cowherd's viewpoint is quite perceptive and highlights the serious weakness in their case. He notes that Scottie Pippen is already on Caitlin's roster. Kelsey Mitchell is an incredible talent, a top professional scorer who deserves to be considered for MVP. This has nothing to do with disparaging her teammates. It is about realizing that the first phase of professional novelty has officially ended. Cowherd compared Taylor Swift's self-titled first album to Caitlin's rookie run in a famous pop culture parallel. The world was left wondering, oh my god, who is this incredible new talent? After the spectacular premiere. However, Taylor Swift released her album Fearless immediately thereafter. Before we go any further, please click the subscribe button to ensure that you never miss our daily sports analysis. In order to provide you with this enormous basketball deep dive, we have spent many months examining Colin Cowherd's opinions. Therefore, it would be much appreciated if you could take a moment to subscribe. Now, let's return to Swift's incredible masterwork, which utterly destroyed her first album and catapulted her into a whole new level of international arena fame. Right now, Caitlin Clark is precisely what the basketball world needs. A whole new level of fearlessness. Each of us has examined her shot maps and seen the charts. She shoots from distances that defy the laws of physics. It's amazing to see. However, there are some steps that must be taken in order to become legendary. Her ultimate ceiling is entirely Jordan-esque, meaning several rings, historic dynasties, and worldwide dominance, even if her basic style is similar to Steph Curry's. Colin Cowherd, however, completely upended the situation by pointing out that she can only achieve that position if she finds the proper running companion and, above all, the right head coach. And right there, Indiana coach Stephanie White was the target of a direct, deliberate, tactical sniper fire. Cowherd made it quite evident. Caitlin has the strategic acumen on the sidelines needed for a championship run, while having exceptional skill and a top backcourt partner. I firmly believe that Caitlin Clark is now ensnared in a system that deliberately prevents her from realizing her full potential. She is in dire need of her own Phil Jackson. This puzzle's missing piece is that. Examine the harsh reality of what transpired during Sunday's game versus Seattle, as her body language conveyed an incredible narrative. With 32 seconds remaining in the first quarter, things reached a boiling point, according to many independent creators and courtside reporters. Indiana's attack was playing well, and the team was leading 32-17. Caitlin Clark was actively attempting to explain a play to her teammates on the court when Stephanie White made the strange decision to bench her. Clark was so enraged by White's micromanagement that she practically yanked her hand away as she approached the bench as the head coach yelled commands in her ear. A well-known developer broke down the conversation frame by frame and revealed a methodical pattern that is driving followers crazy. Stephanie White is adamant about choice B every time Caitlin requests option A. We are discussing a coach who won't give up the keys. White just sits on the sidelines with her arms crossed after Caitlin makes a tremendous three-pointer that changes the game's flow. Her attitude is icy and she offers no compliments or encouragement. However, White begins applauding wildly as soon as Caitlin enters the room for a standard layup. Her behavior says a lot. It is almost hard for anybody to defend at this level of passive-aggressive coaching. Here, let's be completely honest about the similarity. Phil Jackson is not Stephanie White. She is Doc Rivers at the moment. She switches teams, taking over well-known squads and implementing a strict, antiquated defensive mentality while utterly failing to manage a cutting-edge, fast-paced system that lets a generational talent breathe and set the terms of engagement. Take a look at what Lisa Bludder accomplished during her illustrious time at Iowa. Bludder understood the inner workings of Caitlin's genius basketball mind, making her the Real Phil Jackson. She never attempted to put her in a box. She created a system that was specific to her abilities, giving her unprecedented attacking speed and vision in the game. In order to persuade Lisa Bludder to come out of retirement, the Indiana Fever front office must quit playing business games, open the pocketbook, and exert every effort. She is well aware of how to unleash Caitlin's brilliance and take this property to new heights that would render rivals powerless. Bring in a legend like Cheryl Miller, who is highly respected, if they are unable to get Bludder. However, Stephanie White's incessant micromanagement and tactical restrictions are now turning the Fever into an annoying spectacle. However, the beauty of basketball resides in the fact that the cosmos administers poetic justice and the court never lies. After the game was over, the official box score made the ridiculousness of the coaching and media storylines very clear. Official reports from May 17, 2026, state that the Indiana Fever defeated Seattle handily, 89-78. But long before the ball was ever tossed off, the true drama began. Aaliyah Boston, the top center for the Fever, was unexpectedly forced to miss the game due to a serious lower leg injury. The team's whole structure was immediately thrown into complete disarray by this change, and Caitlin Clark was left with a huge, heavy load. Suddenly, the illumination was completely blinding. This was the night if the team needed their star to win the game and put the city on her side. What was Caitlin Clark's reaction? She gave a flawless lesson when she took the court. With 21 points, 7 boards, and 10 outstanding assists for her 21st career double-double, she completely destroyed the Storm's defense. She was personally responsible for 38 of Indiana's points, setting the pace for the whole game and making her teammates seem to be all-stars. Compare that historic evening with rookie guard Raven Johnson, the guy the league chose to feature on their pre-game visual. Raven was selected by Indiana with the 10th overall pick because of her perseverance, and she played 17 minutes off the bench. But what about her final box score? 0 points, all the way down the line. It's ridiculous that the league's coaches purposefully minimize a generational talent who just scored 21 and 10 to win the game while hyping up bench guys who score nothing. This should be included in a chapter of a business course on deliberately destroying your own billion-dollar brand. The NBC broadcast team was busy silencing all the casual haters in the comment sections as the coaches on the sidelines struggled with simple rotations. The internet naysayers were immediately hushed when announcer Kate Scott spoke directly into the microphone on national television. Scott told the audience that, given how poisonous the social media threads are, we need actual context for Caitlin's playmaking. She pointed out that the mainstream media entirely ignores the record volume of her offensive playmaking while continuously searching for every little error and being fixated on her high turnover rates. Kate Scott took the precise action that conventional basketball reporters are too scared to do in order to expose this glaring double standard. To educate, she presented actual NBA superstar statistics. She noted that a multi-time MVP like Nikola Jokic averages around 10 assists per game, right next to 4 turnovers, when it comes to the pinnacle of playmaking on the men's side. A top-tier young guard like Cade Cunningham turns the ball over 4 times a night while dishing out around 9.5 assists. Scott took a direct look at the figures and gave the sports world an honest and unambiguous message. Everyone must settle down. Turnovers are inevitable when you are a high-usage point guard who controls the ball for the majority of the shot clock and your team's success relies on you making plays out of nothing. That's simply the way things are in professional basketball. LaChina Robinson, her boyfriend, chuckled and cautioned her against playing the risky game of reading internet comments, but the point was already made rather clearly. True basketball brains see straight through the corporate noise, despite the frantic attempts of the mainstream media and traditional detractors to bring her down. People, the truth is blatantly clear at the end of the day. An administration that wants to treat Caitlin Clark like a sedan is driving her like a fancy Ferrari. She needs an offensive genius who can create a quick, high-octane system based on her imaginative ability. The front office of the Indiana Fever should quit making things so complicated. A superstar's prime should never be squandered on growth experiments. Just take a look at how legends like Michael Jordan were tutored. Family, that's all I have left for today. You are already aware of our methods on this channel. There are no scripts or corporate filters, just the unvarnished truth of basketball. Do me a tremendous favor and hit the like button right now to express your support if you are rooting for Caitlin Clark as she ascends to basketball fame. Please share your opinions about the whole scenario in the comments section below. Can they really win a title with the present setup, or is Carolyn Cowherd entirely correct that Stephanie White is the appropriate coach for Caitlin? If you believe Lisa Bludder should come out of retirement to help rescue the business, please let me know. Please share your comments, press the like button, subscribe, and ring the bell to ensure that you never miss another in-depth look at the current basketball drama. Here, keep your eyes fixed. I sincerely thank each and every one of you for your support of the channel. As usual, take it easy and I'll see you in the next video.